favorites, and Brian, you're not going to be a fan of this. I do like the Lions plus 7.5 against the 49ers. I'm sorry. And I know everybody's like, oh, the Lions are going to be bad. And I'm not a big uncertainty guy. So obviously there's a little bit of uncertainty with them having a new quarterback, Jared Goff. But I think uncertainty can be good too. Maybe it was a situation where Stafford just didn't fit into their scheme. That's very well possible. And I don't think the Lions are going to come out and be this great team. But to keep it within 7, I like that. And then my nerdy numbers, 70% of the money is on the 49ers, and the line has stayed at 7.5 since it opened. Again, an indicator that maybe there's some sharp money on Detroit there. I don't know.
So this is, you son of a bitch, Dylan. This is one of my locks. Gene, he's trying to he's trying to ruin one of my locks. This fucking guy. All right, so check this out. This is why I think it's a lock. Okay. I also love the under at 45. I love minus 7.5, and I even love the first half -4. And I was trying to find a prop bet Trey Lance to score a rushing touchdown or Brandon Ayuk, but I couldn't find those. So the Niners are the deepest football team in football. They move the ball well. And Anthony Lynn is coaching on he's the offensive coordinator. Anthony Lynn is the offensive coordinator who got fired while having Justin Herbert as his who gets fired when they get a transcendent. You know how bad you have to be at coaching to get fired once you get a transcendent talent where they're like, hey, you blew it with the transcendent talent. Why couldn't I say that? Transcendent talent?
Transgender talent.
Transgender Nutella. You blew it with the transgender Nutella. But I just think, I don't know. I don't think they're going to cover. I just think, this is my lock. I think, I don't know we don't know what Dan Campbell's going to be besides a man who drinks way too much caffeine. Like, it's crazy how much caffeine he drinks. Gene, have you heard his coffee order?
I haven't heard the coffee order, but this is the guy who's biting people in the knees and shit, right?
Yeah. But, and once again, Anthony Lynn is the dumbest coach in football. I love the under because also Jared Goff is the QB.
I have 49ers money line.
Oh, this is you have this in a parlay. Parlay Paul. That's what
parlay
they call him.
Paul, dude. I only do parlays. I'm all in or all out, dude.
So hold on. Are these 15 picks a parlay?
No, I'll do a bunch of crazy combinations.
Okay.
But there will be a 15 parlay out there.
Circulating somewhere. You're going to get one out there.
Yeah.
I can't help but respect that. You know,
dude, I'm doing net worth bets this week.
Like a lottery ticket. I love it.
Net worth bets. I love that. A net worth bet. All right. So I'll do, just because both games were that I was on were talked about. So if any of you guys have this game on, just talk about it as well. So on my card as well, I have the Cardinals against the Titans. I have the over here at 54. So I love this over because
went down a little bit. It wasn't 52 now.
It's at 52 now. Love it even more. That gets me more excited because the Titans defense sucks. Kyler Murray's just gonna run around. Kyler Murray is a greased up pig at a state fair, and the Titans defense is like a bunch of old guys in overalls. I don't think they're gonna catch him. So that's why I have this over hitting. And also like the Titans offense is really good.
I like Cardinals money line.
See, I'm a Titans fan. I'm gonna have to say no to that. I think that the Titans can keep up with the Cardinals offense. And I guess I know Hopkins had some issues with the whole vaccine mandate. Is he 100% playing?
I don't know. I'm assuming he is.
I'm going to assume he is too. And that kind of worries me. And you said the Titans defense is bad. Oh my gosh. It is atrocious. it is so painful to watch. But I do think the Titans pull this one out. Tannehill is a much better quarterback than people give him credit for. And I get that I understand he's getting old, but he does have the accuracy, maybe not as much the strength, and just Derrick Henry. Literally, you just have to hand the ball off to him. So I don't have the Titans money line, but I just wanted to rebut that a little bit.
There you go. It's
I
been
feel like it
reviewed
could go either way. But the fact that the Cardinals are the underdog, bigger of a payout.
Yeah, that's true. It surprised me that the line opened so. I thought it'd be closer to a pick 'em, honestly. So I don't think that's a bad bet at all. Is money line for value, but as a fan, I denounce the bet. Shame on you, Gino, for betting the Cardinals.
All right, Gene, I have an idea. Can you reveal the remaining 12 teams on your parlay? Would love to hear it.
Yeah, I got Jaguars money line. I got Chargers money line. I got Bengals money line. Let's fucking go. I'm skipping Jets Panthers.
That's the one you're skipping? That's the one you're skittish on?
I don't know. I mean, who knows about this fucking rookie?
I'll chime in here because I actually have a play on the Jets and Panthers. I took the over. It's 45. 60% of the money was on the under, but the total went up a point. It opened at 44. Teddy Bridgewater is a great quarterback for overs, and he gets a lot of hate too. And I think he's actually a pretty decent quarterback. I guess we do have that question mark in Zach Wilson at the Jets. But again, that's, I guess, maybe the only part you're really going to have to gamble on, because you know that Teddy Bridgewater, more likely than not, is going to get those. Wait a second. What am I thinking? Teddy Bridgewater does not play for the Panthers. That was literally my 2018, 2017 brain kicking in. But I'm still taking the over.
There you go.
That was so, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
You're good.
Teddy
It's
freaking
week
Bridgewater.
It's week 1. It happened. It happens to the best of us. I nodded.
Who is their quarterback?
Sam Darnold. It's the Darnold revenge game.
I am anxious.
That's interesting.
I am anxious to see how he does in a new scheme, though. So I am sticking with that, and that was actually one of my locks. But I'm going to stick with that one solely because of Darnold revenge game and that little reverse line movement on the over.
Fun fact for Dylan on Twitter. I was one of my a buddy of mine, or I don't know, you meet people all the time. I was on a podcast and he told me why am I not saying this properly? I have access to not access. I couldn't explain this any worse. This is one of the worst explanations of all time.
It's a rough night for the pod. Rough night for us.
This is week 1. I follow Teddy Bridgewater's burner.
Did we just lose Gino?
We just lost Gino. He's embarrassed for us. He's like, I gotta go. It may also be a work thing. So if he jumps off, it's just because he'll text me back as if it's for a work thing. All right. So yeah, Teddy Bridgewater's burner of access. I follow that.
That's what I like to hear. He seems like a guy that would have a burner too. He seems very burner-esque.
It's pretty crazy. He says some wild things, and when people accuse him, he calls them a clown and blocks them. It's pretty funny. All right, so let's continue the slate. You got a pick? Oh no, you just did your pick.
I actually do have one more. It's college. I'm sorry, I'm hopping back to it, but this is my last lock. It's Pitt -3 versus Tennessee. I am not completely sold on Tennessee. They do have Joe Mixon, former Michigan average quarterback, not a great average quarterback. They couldn't cover against Bowling Green, who I'm always going to regard as one of the worst quarterbacks or worst teams in the MAC. Bowling Green is so bad. And I think they ended up beating them by 32. 65% of the money was on Tennessee to cover. The line moved from +2 to +3. So again, Pitt -3, I think, is probably a at least something to consider.
It's 2 really bad football teams, correct?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about Pitt. I think let me double check. I have it pulled up here just in case. But I'm pretty sure, I don't think Pitt's lost yet.
Oh, I thought Pitt lost last week.
They may have. Let me see.
Gene,
but that's the last of my locks.
Oh, okay.
Pitt Panthers, maybe.
My computer had froze, and I was opening up about my childhood, and I didn't know. I just kept talking. I wasn't getting any response.
Gino, let me hear. Oh, sorry. Let me hear some more of those NFL bets while I'm looking this up.
I'm skipping Eagles Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Bills money line and the over, which is 48.
Okay. What are the odds on the Bills money line that you were looking at? Just so people know.
I didn't write it down.
Here, I'll get it. It's minus 280.
Yeah, I'm sticking mostly money lines here for this size of a parlay, but Seahawks Colts, I'm going under 50. Browns Chiefs, I'm going Chiefs money line and the over. I'm going Giants spread against the Broncos. I'm skipping Packers Saints. I'm going Patriots covering the spread and the over. I got Rams spread and I got Ravens spread.
What are the odds? What's the total? What's the final odds on the parlay? It's like plus 6,000 or something. No.
It's good.
Tina's gonna be rich.
If it hits, trust me, we'll be having a good time this weekend, Brian.
One of the my favorite things about parlays is that you could do you can pick 15 and you'll get 14 correct, or
right.
You pick 7 and you'll get 6 correct, or you pick 3 and you get 2 correct. It
never
fails.
Does.
It never fails.
I like it when I do like 3 or 4 and I get all of them wrong. I almost feel more accomplished the fact that I could pick 3 or 4 wrong than the fact that I got 3 or 4 right or missed one.
It's always impressive when you do really bad, because you think to yourself, I watch, this is what I do.
Yep.
This is what I'm trying to do for my life, and I'm this bad at it. Unbelievable. Gene still having bad connection. Listen, it wouldn't be a week 1 pick'em show if we didn't have a few hiccups.
Hey,
Nothing
I
wrong
thought
with a few hiccups.
Teddy Bridgewater was the quarterback for the Panthers.